The coronary arteries supply the epicardium and the myocardium. They're found just deep of the epicardium and are embedded in fat. The right coronary artery originates in the right aortic sinus and follows along the coronary sulcus. It gives rise to the SA nodal branch, which supplies the SA node and the pulmonary trunk. The right marginal branch follows along the right border of the heart and supplies the right ventricle and the apex. The right coronary artery follows along the coronary sulcus to the posterior aspect of the heart, where it branches to the AV nodal branch to supply the AV node. It then branches to the posterior interventricular branch. This branch follows the posterior IV sulcus and supplies the posterior third of the septum and both ventricles. The right coronary artery terminates within the coronary sulcus. The left coronary artery originates in the left aortic sinus and passes between the left auricle and the left pulmonary trunk through the coronary sulcus. From there, it branches to the anterior interventricular branch, which follows the anterior IV sulcus and supplies the anterior 2/3 of the septum and both ventricles. Here we also see a lateral branch off of the anterior IV branch. The next branch off of the left coronary artery is the circumflex branch, which gives way to the left marginal branch, which follows the left border of the heart and supplies the left ventricle. The circumflex branch continues around the coronary sulcus to the posterior aspect of the heart, where it terminates within the coronary sulcus. The coronary sinus is the major vein of the heart. Blood travels from the left to the right and deposits into the right atrium. This coronary sinus follows the coronary sulcus. The great cardiac vein drains blood that is supplied by the anterior interventricular branch of the left coronary artery. The small cardiac vein drains blood supplied by the marginal branch of the right coronary artery. The middle cardiac vein drains blood supplied by the posterior interventricular branch of the right coronary artery. The left ventricle vein drains blood from the left ventricle, and the left marginal vein drains blood from the marginal branch of the left coronary artery.